Entonces, habíamos quedado que ya habíamos recolectado, digamos, el motor este de energía que ocupa. Espérense. Voy a ajustarle un toque los sonidos. Bueno, entonces lo que les decía. La máquina le dijo como 3 veces, no dijo nada. Digamos, ya habíamos arreglado la nave y habíamos salido a volar, entonces aquí es donde queda.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Bueno, parece que ahora estamos en el espacio. Creo que esto es para salir esto. No.
The ship used to be much quieter.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it? That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing. I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Ah, mira, aquí está. Dice: Terros, un idílico planeta terrestre. La élite más acaudalada de Alción. Habita en su capital, Bizancio, mientras que los trabajadores de la colonia viven desperdigados por la frontera en municipios gestionados por las corporaciones. Qué interesante. ¿Y a dónde es que ocupamos ir? Se me olvidó. Viaje rápido, dice. Espérate. Dice: con Gladys en la pionera. Sí, pero la pionera es esta caraja que está aquí. O sea, en donde estamos. Ah, esa es la habitación del compa aquel. En realidad la nave está súper grande, o sea. Una cocina. Oh, rayos. Baño. Online. Usuario holográfico. Ok. Bueno, esto está súper útil. Voy a desplazarme.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Ah, estamos
The
enterrados.
groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Cool, cool, cool.
Can we talk?
Claro que sí. Claro.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Interesante. Siento que, no sé, me gusta mucho este juego. Está muy, muy bueno. Muy bueno, muy bueno. Con arroz blanco. Voy a limpiar mis lentes porque están sucios, sucios.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Bueno, qué bien que estás feliz.
That's not the point. This halfway just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time.
Me
There
gusta
weren't any
su
witnesses.
uniforme.
No witnesses. He's not even denying.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Hola.
Identification, please. Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more, then. Really sell it to me. Please, you can do better than that. Where's the drama? Not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got? I like where this is headed. What happened to this, vile kidnapper? You must feel terrific. Good for you. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above... I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship? If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone... You take the starch out of them. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Now, hold on, it'll just take a minute. All right, no need to get hostile. We're all friends here on Groundbreaker. Mostly. Is there anything else I can help you with? Be seeing you.
No da ningún favor porque me hace ponerle más trabajo. A ver, ¿qué aquí dice? Bueno, primero vamos
I
a
picked up
resolver
this
el
weird
asunto.
signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. They're hearing things.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that...
Acá.
Look out, Cap. You're hurt.
Ya sé cómo lo hacemos, amiga, porque no veo... A ver... Por allá venimos. O vamos a ir allá. Pero no encuentro ninguna puerta. A ver, ¿están sus compas de aquí?
What's that
This
noise?
might be tough.
Protect the groundbreaker! Let the bodies with the rest of the garbage.
Cargar partida. Ay, no puede ser, no puede ser. Ya nos mataron a la verga. A ver. ¿Dónde estamos? Oh, todavía estamos en... Todavía estamos en la nave. Bueno, vámonos.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to
Can we
disembark.
talk? Hey, Captain? Thanks, Cap. Did you want to talk about...
Es que, o sea, podríamos dar cosas a esta gente, pero... No lo sé. Vamos a ver.
Just checking your ship's manifest.
Captain. Hey, Captain.
That's not the point. This half was just knocked out one of my...
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification. You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. You'll want to take it up with Udam. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Just the opposite.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably... Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But, Udam's and, records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might... Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a... Now, hold on, it'll just take a minute. Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Of course. What am I to you but the guy who's got his eye on your ship? Is there... Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Activate the rainbow.
Under un publicitario. Ok. Tipas de bella, ¿qué es esto?
What do you think you're doing? Do what you want, I guess.
Sí.
What do you think you're doing?
I guess, never mind then.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? Be my guest. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints.
Ugh. Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that. Oh, you've noticed my friends. They're here to keep the peace, of course. Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but... Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. Best to be clear, I believe. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit... As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ask away.
I know she's in there, and you can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Whatever keeps bringing you back, be my guest.
El asunto con esto es que no sabemos cómo usarlo.
I have your back. Everyone all right?
¿Será que ahora sí lo puedo usar? A ver.
To the last Ratdodon Rutton time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-head. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I holed up here to lay low. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh? What do you think you're doing? Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Hey, I saw that! What do you think you're doing?
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before I...
Antes que nada vamos a buscar a Gladys primero, porque si no... Vamos a ir a armar el merequetengue.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
¿Qué es esto? Dice ganga espacial, mazapán.
Gracious. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. Now, I only have the one nav key, and they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself... Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain. Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. The more we got the corpse fighting each other, the less time. Don't forget to... Anytime.
Vamos a ver, ahora tenemos la señal de auxilio. Esta es la de Gladys. ¿Esto qué es? No, vamos a hacer el pobre este idiota.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have... Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Keep hanging. I'm expecting a I'd be grateful if you...
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious? You're giving me a shot? All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang. Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress. Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in? Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top? Classic. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
¿Ustedes qué dicen? ¿Sí o no?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker.
Demasiado
Well,
red flags.
former dock worker.
Red flags,
Guess
red
I just
flags.
tendered my resignation.
A ver, ¿ustedes qué dicen? ¿Sí por diversión? No por diversión.
Well, tried my best. I appreciate you giving me another shot at least. If you change your mind, I'll be right here in the docking bay.
¿Te quedas ahí?
Hey, you're back. Had an inkling you'd be back. I'm glad I made a good impression. Thanks, boss.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Bueno, ¿por qué no? Bueno, aquí vamos.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is.
¿Quiere que vaya hasta allá? ¿A hacer qué? ¿Es en serio? Bueno.
Destination reached. Scylla. Good luck, Captain.
Okay.
Ford had an asteroid mining operation out here. Wonder what happened to him.
Looks like they started terraforming the place, but gave up halfway.
Heads up, boss!
You didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now, and you might get out of this alive. Can we hurry this up? I want that ship gutted before...
Oh, that's the last of him.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I swear, Land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Oh, I've seen one of these before. This here's, Planet Maker Upper? Terraformer, that's the word.
Seems pointless, though. You gotta leave it on forever. And the pylons. Else the air just drifts off.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Fudge.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Fudge. You want it? You got your punch right here.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
Probably another sublight contract.
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. Yes, Captain. Begin.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle. My violence inhibitors are a joke. No, really. I only keep them enabled because of how funny they are. As you wish. What part of the colony? We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker, if that's your desire. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed. Take care. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
No guards, huh? I like this place already.
Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no.
Here they come!
That's the last of him!
They left their own outside to die? Was it that bad?
Municiones. Taste the freedom. Spacer's choice. Step 1, step 2. Okay. Un montón de gente muerta. A ver. Munición, muchas gracias.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you? Yes. Anton Crane. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though.
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
I'm not sure it's right to fault a man for trying to survive.
An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental. Very well. We'd formulated the world's most effective appetite-suppressant toothpaste. Not just any diet toothpaste. Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a... Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my... Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us. Shot... If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll... Yes. The research is in the safe in my office. The lab... Too many...
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
Adrena time. Twice speed. Bueno, a ver. ¿Y aquí para dónde?
Think we'll find any freakish experiments locked away in there?
Everyone all right?
All good. Finest cigarettes in Halcyon. Wentworth cigarettes.
Hey, you got it open. Hey, boss. I think we can get in through that vent shaft.
Mysterious doors are the funnest sorts of doors.
Help the chairman and Mr. Clark. What? Defeat or foes. Oh my god, look at that butt. Okay.
Smells like they gotta back up somewheres. Maybe even a Fatberg. Oh, nasty.
Hey! You! Over here! Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry. Yes, I imagine he does. But you want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. You're asking a great deal from me. You're not wrong. Help me get out of here, and I might be... The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Clio security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the rafts for me. Then I could just slip out the back. You... Take your time.
We gonna bust it down or Jimmy the lock?
System.
Incoming! Great. Great work.
You damn turncoat. We saw everything. You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow. You got 1 minute. Starting now. You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise. I gotta believe that all we done will mean something to the company, to Doc Crane. That effort will make up for mistakes. I let them walk. Doc Crane will be so far up my ass, everything will smell of flop sweat. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
De aquí veníamos.
You picked the wrong damn day.
Esta es la salida. A ver, entonces tenemos puerta. No quiero deshacernos de los rapti, no sé qué. No fue la puerta. Quiero correr, pero... Aquí está. Bueno, aquí hay uno, pero no puedo agarrar.
like you can!
Finally. I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here. Ask away. I have got nothing but... I have been asking myself the same question. Our tact... We were acting on a good tip. Sell it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings, assuming I make it out of this place alive. And with my ship out of commission, I'll have to leave on foot and hope my luck changes. So you have... And now, if you do not mind... Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing... Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it. Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free. Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here. Let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
Pues qué guapo. Mira, un oso. Vendi, Asgur, Vendi. Ah, Vendi. Bueno, ahora vamos para allá. Tengo un montón de cosas encima, entonces vamos a durar un montón en llegar. No sé qué podemos botar. Armas no vamos a botar porque esto creo que sí lo puedo botar por acá. Desmontar. Desmontar. Bueno, esto es basura. Ay, no, me pasé más bien. Esto es basura. Uy, uy. ¿Sabe? Pero entonces... Todavía no puedo correr. ¿Qué quiere que bote? Si aumentamos la capacidad de carga y botamos unas cuantas cosas, deberíamos de poder correr. Ahora sí. Es que si no vamos a durar una eternidad en llegar. Aunque creo que con lo que dura haciendo todo un montón de cambios ya habríamos llegado. Pero bueno, no importa.
That's a good week of work just to get the engine to turn over. You reckon that's how the bad guys got there?
Ai, aonde que está? Aqui está, aqui está.
That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They've My research? Please tell me you've recovered it. That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson? Well, please keep me apprised of your progress as to that matter. I suppose you've earned it. It's highly illegal to have brought the Raptidons to Terra 2. The research done on them before Monarch was left to the dregs was too promising to just abandon, so here we are. You've not much idea how these things work, do you? If Auntie Cleo could be connected to what we're doing here, they'd be ruined. Everyone skirts the law looking for an edge, but the ultimate sin is to be exposed. I suppose you've earned it.
Que ahora tenemos que buscar otro mae que... vamos a ver. Dice... Jameson, que no sé qué se hizo ese compa. Tenemos que ir otra vez afuera y... Bueno, ir a buscar. Ok, entonces dice que está por allá. estamos.
Hey, look! My kind of door.
Vamos a cambiar de arma. Porque por ahí anda un robot de esos.
Processing.
Ajá. Les cuento que yo soy malísima jugando shooters, malísima. Pero creo que me he vuelto mejor con el tema de esto de disparar. Para ver, por allá. Creo que tenemos que subir aquí. Ajá. Me parece que ya habíamos venido acá. Ah, puta, está muerto ya. Creo que podemos irnos de aquí. Para ver, si podemos. Sí podemos, creo que. Eje rápido. Vamos a tener que caminar hasta allá. Tum, 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 tum. Ok, vamos a hablar con este Mai.
Yes? Did you find my colleague, Jameson?
Se lo comieron los peje lagarto, señor.
That is tragic news. I never did right by him. Only cared about how he helped or hurt my research.
Ya está eso, ahora...
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please. Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the raptidons? Oh, well, no, they got the carbon in here. It's just a matter. Ah, Orson, you idiot. I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them. They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression. Indeed. Now that you fully grasp the gravity of the situation, I wonder if you might do me a favor. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. Say... Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you...
Y por aquí tenemos robar celda de energía.
What do you think you're doing?
Easy.
Esta hora. Oh, mira. Me encanta que me mandan a mí a hacer todo el pinche mandadero y estos maes tienen una puta ametralladora. Aquí yo también tengo una, pero la mía creo que es una ametralladora ligera, para ver. Sí, ametralladora ligera. Y esta que es una... Era esta, ametralladora pesada. Debería dársela... Bueno. Creo que ocupo esto también. Ok, so vamos a guardar aquí y creo que de aquí lo voy a dejar. Tengo que ir a ayudar con la cena. Vamos a guardar la partida. Lo guardamos aquí, lo guardamos allá. Yo creo que lo podemos guardar aquí sin ningún problema. Sí. Y pues eso es, o sea, el juego está muy bueno, la verdad. O sea, si lo quieren comprar y así, está pichudo, la verdad. O sea, a mí no me gusta este tipo de juegos. En general está bastante bueno. Y, y pues no, nada, eso es. Eso es. No creo que siga haciendo como más envíos como de juego. Tal vez sí, no sé, puede ser. Así como para que sigan la historia, porque en realidad estoy jugando un modo historia. Y pues ya eso es. Buenas noches.